Hello and welcome to this video. We are going to learn about multiplication of complex numbers. So let's have a few examples. So let's say we have a complex number. Z1 is 6 plus 5i, and then Z2 is 3 minus 2i. So what will be the value of Z1 times Z2? Okay, it's simple. You just multiply it just like any other numbers. So let's have 6 plus 5i. We multiply by 3 minus 2i. Okay, so let's expand this. So we're going to have 6 multiplied by 3 minus 2i, and then plus 5i we multiply by 3 minus 2i. Okay, so let's open these brackets. So 6 times 3 is 18, and then 6 times 2i is 12i. And then 5 times 3i is, or rather 5i times 3 is 15i. So when we get to this other one, 5i times negative 2i. So what I want us to first of all know here is that I squared, okay, I squared is equal to negative 1. So this translates to the square root of negative 1 being positive or negative I, sorry, not 1 but I, positive or negative I. So when we come back here, we're going to have I times I. I times I is negative 1. Okay, so let's have negative 1 there, and then we're going to have 5 times negative 2, so that will be negative 10. So negative 1 times negative 10 is going to be 10. So here we are going to write plus 10. Plus 10. So don't worry, we'll look at more examples and we'll get to understand this better. So we can put like terms together. So we have 18 plus 10, it's going to be 28, and then minus 12i plus 15i is going to be plus 3i, and that is going to be the product of the two complex numbers. So let's have another example. Let's have Z1 as negative 4 plus 5i, okay, negative 4 plus 5i, and then Z2 as 7 plus 2i. Okay, so you can maybe pause the video and try to work it out yourself and then confirm whether what you did is actually the correct thing. So let's multiply Z1 by Z2. Okay, just like we have done for the other one. So we have negative 4 plus 5i, we multiply by 7 plus 2i. Okay, so let's expand this. It's going to be negative 4, we multiply by 7 plus 2i, and then plus 5i, we multiply by 7 plus 2i. Okay, let's open the brackets. We're going to have negative 28 minus 4 times 2i is, so we have a negative here, so it's going to be negative 8i, and then 5i times 7 is going to be 35i, and then we have 5i times 2i. Okay, 5i times 2i. So we have I times I. So I said I squared is equals to -1. So I times I, which is I squared, is equal to -1. So we can have -1 there, and then we can now multiply 5 by 2. 5 by 2 is 10. So we multiply this by 10, and this will be -10. So that is how we go about that part. So we're going to have plus, not plus, sorry, but negative 10. Okay, so we can put like terms together. -28 minus 10 is going to be -38, and then -8i plus 35i is going to be plus 27i, and that is going to be the product of the two complex numbers. So let's meet in the next video as we look at more examples.